This is the all-new Continental GT. Let's check it out. Now, while the Grand Tourer has been around since 2003, that's a good 15 years now, we've just begun to experience the third generation of the Continental GT. The new edition has stayed true to its iconic styling, and while it does scream Continental GT, its redesign is extensive yet subtle. The major changes you can see on the rear, the new taillights are a lot slimmer. It looks exactly like the shape of the exhausts. And the exhausts themselves are wider than previous models. The front, the famous Continental GT grille, is larger and wider, while the secondary pair of lights are almost molded into the sides, into the curves of the car. If you think the car is gorgeous on the outside, wait till you step in. Like, every single thing you lay your eyes on within this car's interior has been crafted painstakingly by hand. The insides are wrapped in hand-cut and hand-stitched leather hides, for example. Potential buyers can also choose from about 15 interior hides and choose to cover everything from the seats to the dash to the door trimmings to the headliner. You can make this car your own. One of my favorite features inside this car is the Bentley rotating display, smack in the middle of the dash. Now, you can choose between 3 panels to suit your mood on that particular drive. The default is this beautiful 12.3-inch high-res screen. The second is 3 handcrafted analog dials that looks quite classy. And if you're an absolute minimalist, then you just have a clean veneer-only face. So that's how it looks, but how does it drive? I mean, it does look quite chunky. I mean, even though it's dropped about 80 kgs from the previous models, and it features this new 6-liter W12 engine with another new 8-speed dual clutch transmission. It can crank out about 626 bhp, and it's fast. I mean, we'll get to its speed shortly, but while you do feel the power within the car, you're not tempted to unleash it. The car's a lot more enjoyable when you're just cruising and you're wrapped in its luxury. But then again, it's just not eye candy. It's got wings. This thing is fast, and I kind of take back what I said or what I thought when I first saw this car. I truly underestimated its speed. When you look at the numbers, it can go from 0 to 100 3.7 seconds and can hit a top speed of 333 kilometers an hour. But when you experience it, it's crazy. This thing is absolutely mad. You don't even feel that you're going that fast. It's stable, it's wholesome, and it can hit breakneck speeds like it's absolutely no big deal. Now, while this vehicle absolutely owns cruising and straight lines, the question is, how does it fare in the corners? Now, since it's quite stocky, you wouldn't expect it to be as nimble as a Gazelle, but it fares better than one would imagine. I mean, like, quick overtakes and flowing corners are a dream in this car, but all I would say is, like, don't expect this to prance around hairpins or tight bends at high speeds, because it wasn't made for people who plan on doing that. And trust me on that, I tried. Alright, so now we've got to the most beautiful part of the drive. So here it is from our POV. I'll shut up now so you guys can just enjoy the beauty that is Jebal Jais in Ras Al Khaimah, UAE. And that's it, we're back at the resort. Here's where I hand over the keys. Where are the keys? Should be somewhere around here. Well, when I do find the keys, I have to hand it over to Bentley. I hope you enjoyed the drive, and stay tuned to Edgar Daily for more.